everybody, it's me, Vicky, your girl. I'm here to shoot another episode of dessert today instead of cauliflower or chicken or what have you. I'm really excited about this because this is cinnamon rolls. I haven't had a cinnamon roll in forever. This is a low carb cinnamon roll recipe that we're gonna be making today. Instead of using flour, we're using almond flour. We are going to be using, my son's face is just crazy. We're also going to be using mozzarella cheese and cream cheese for your dough. It's amazing how you can use these ingredients and still enjoy life. I use this fathead recipe for cooking pizza. I love pizza now. I don't even like to order pizza out because I know how good my pizza tastes when I make it using this recipe. So this is calling for 2 1/4 cup of mozzarella cheese and 1.5 ounce of cream cheese. I'm going to put this in the microwave for 1.5 minutes, and once it stops, then we'll continue. All right, so I believe everything has melted. This is what it looks like, okay? So I'm going to gently stir it. And while I'm stirring, I'm going to add in my almond flour, okay? Do that slowly. So this recipe calls for 2 1/4 cup of, like I said, mozzarella cheese, 1.5 ounce of cream cheese, 1 egg. You're also gonna use your swerve sugar. You're gonna use confectionate sugar, cinnamon. I would love to put pecans in this recipe, but my son is going to want to try it and he's allergic to pecans. So the next time I make it, I will be making pecans. But I'm hoping he doesn't like it. That way I can have it all to myself. So since I've already put some almond flour in, I'm gonna go ahead and add the egg because you don't wanna cook the egg while it's in here, just so you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep mixing everything together. And you'll see how everything turns out. Okay, everyone, so this is our ball of dough. This is what it looks like. This is the cream cheese and the mozzarella cheese all mixed together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this on parchment paper, okay? And I like to wet my hands a little bit because it's easier to deal with the dough, but I'm also going to put another piece of parchment paper on top to help knead the dough, roll out the dough, okay? So here we go. Like I said, it's just amazing how you can make certain things that you like with cheese, with cauliflower, you name it. It's crazy. It's nice to have good substitution for things that you like. Like I said, I haven't had Cinnabons in forever. And it's because of the calorie intake, what's inside of it, you know, all of the above. You never know what's in your food unless you cook it yourself. Which, that's why I love cooking, because I know what's in my food. Okay. So I'm not the best rolling dough person ever, but you get the gist of it. All right, so this is what the dough looks like rolled out. All right, so now what I'm going to do is add 1 tablespoon of melted butter on my dough. Okay. And I'm going to spread it around. This is going to help the sugar and the cinnamon stick. Okay. Just spread that out. And this is my first time making this. This could be a dessert. This could be breakfast with some coffee or whatever you choose. My sister asked me what I was making today, and I told her, and she's like, is it going to be enough for me? I'm like, I never made this recipe before. I don't even know how much is going to come out of it. You're supposed to get about 6 rolls, so hopefully we'll get that many. Okay, so there we have our butter on top, our melted butter, which I said is 1 tablespoon on top of our dough. Then we're going to use 3 tablespoons of Swerve sugar, which is a sugar replacement. It's like stevia. All right. I had all my stuff out. Where did it go? All right, so let's just go ahead and dry this off. So I don't want it to stick. All right, so now we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of this. And I'm just gonna sprinkle it around like so. And this is how they do it at the Cinnabon place, I'm guessing. So, and this is gonna absorb, this dough is gonna absorb all the goodness that I'm sprinkling on it. This is the last one. And also with this recipe, I'm gonna be making the icing that goes on top as well. And we need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Cinnamon is very strong, so you don't want to overpower it. So I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle the cinnamon on top of the sugar, which is on top of the dough. Okay. And again, like I said, if this comes out to my liking, I will be making this with pecans. All right, so here's the good, well, I don't know if I want to say good part or rough part, but this has to get rolled up. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll it up. Seems pretty easy. This is gonna be going to the oven, 350, and you're gonna bake it for 15 minutes, okay? So, all right, here we go. So now I have to cut it in half, slice it on up here. I'm gonna try to do small slices just so there's enough. Oh, look how that rolled up. Looks just like Cinnabon. Probably gonna taste better. My son said no, but you know, it's funny because last week I made the cauliflower mac and cheese, and after I was done and after it was finished cooking, my son tried it. He was like, Mom, this is good. You should make this for Thanksgiving so that the family can taste it as well. I said, it's amazing how you say my food is good, but you always make faces when I tell you everybody what the ingredients are. So, like I said, switching up, substitution, you cannot go wrong with it. All right. Let's see how that's going to turn out. It's a little, this end part. This can be the taste tester. So I got about 8 here, which isn't bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the oven on, like I said, it's already preheated, 350, okay? And it's gonna go in the oven for 15 minutes. Okay, here we go. Haha. Just keep getting that one that wants to keep falling. Okay, timer. In 15 minutes, we're gonna have some good Cinnabons. Yes, I can't wait. Okay, so we're gonna make the icing for our Cinnabon, which is only 2 ingredients. They're calling for 1 tablespoon of unsweetened almond milk. Okay, and 1/4 cup of low-calorie confectionate sugar. I use Swerve. It's gonna go in there. And I'm just going to go ahead and whisk it away. Which is how I make my icing for my lemon pound cake. So this is what it looks like. Okay. So we got about 4.5 minutes before the Cinnabons are done. When they come out, we'll go ahead and drizzle this on top and we'll see how they taste. Okay, so our Cinnabons are ready. Let's see how they turned out. Okay, not bad, not bad. The one that kept falling eventually went on and fell. Just so you know, I went on and doubled the icing recipe because it didn't look like it was going to be enough for the amount that I made. So what I'm just going to do is drizzle the icing over top of the Cinnabons and just let it melt. But I think they turned out, they look pretty decent. So we'll see. Have to see how they taste. They definitely smell good. And I'm just going to just drizzle. Like I said, I went on and doubled the icing recipe just to make sure we have enough. Okay, which looks like we do. All right, it's a moment of truth. Try to use up all the icing. Of course, it's still hot, so it's melting. But I can't wait to see how this is going to taste. So, all right. Smells really good in here. All right. Put some of that. Okay. Let's see. This is crazy because it really tastes like Cinnabon. It's really good. It's a little crunchy. The icing is perfect on top of it. The cinnamon is not overpowering. Just imagine how it's going to taste when I add pecans to the next batch that I decide to make. It don't taste cheesy. It tastes like Cinnabon rolls. This is really good, people. You have to try this. Thank you.